Good morning! Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 7. I can't believe it's day 7 already, and I can't believe I've actually stuck to this daily vlogging thing, not going to lie. Woken up pretty ill this morning, because obviously I was hungover all yesterday, and then the day after my hangover I always feel really ill. Anyways, we've actually got a family Christmas party, Christmas jumper party. Slight dilemma, it starts in an hour. We're not ready at all, literally at all, and I have a few things to do before we need to go, so gonna have to get this show on a road. Luckily my hair's kind of like fine, it doesn't really need styling too much, but I'm just making us a little coffee. This is so handy, by the way, a little coffee frother mixer thing. I did.
No.
You've just seen me do it.
I've seen you do yours. That'll be it up.
Oh.
Chuck my finger in draw.
No. Other people, I do my makeup, but then you have to do a voiceover, like your voice.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Would you pause it?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, 7 then.
6. Got 2 days to eat. Huh? 7.
Yeah, we'll do some ass work.
Okay. I love dairy milk. 6. Lindor. 7 is a reindeer. And Hardy. Where's 7? 6. Ah. 6. Refreshing body wash. And number 7. Ooh. I've got Moonlight Fig body moisturizer. I don't know if I'm going to drink today or not because I still just feel a little bit and I don't want to be hungover tomorrow because I kind of want to get some stuff done tomorrow. My boyfriend's at football and everything. Is your football on tomorrow? I think he's going to start it, but anyways, because I want to try and get a little video filmed tomorrow. So I think I'm actually just going to drive there and back, which I don't really mind doing, to be honest. I just don't really fancy drinking. It's on like 2 till 6. Obviously we're not going to make it at 2 o'clock, but then my boyfriend's actually got his friend's birthday thing after that. So I'm going to drop him off at that, and then I'm going to have a nice little night to myself. I'm going to just relax. So I think and the fact I don't really want to drink, and then I'm just coming home on my own. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's just a bit boring, but that's a vibe. But I really need to get dressed and showered and ready now. I don't know whether I fancy a tuna sandwich from Subway or a Mackey's and like get a burger and fries and the little cheese bites. But like, I know that with the sandwich, like if it comes cold it's fine because I always get a Subway cold. I know a lot of people don't get Subway cold, but one second, let me just put you down. My makeup is in all my makeup's in my suitcase and everything. I really I hate being on a time crunch. I can't believe some people get hot sandwiches. That's disgusting, I think. Thing is, I'd want a Subway, but I want the Mackey's cheese bites because they're so much better. But I love a tuna sub. Ooh, gingerbread cookie. Oh, foot long. Frick that. Fuck that. Ew, that's not funny. I could get chicken though now. I could get a chicken sandwich. I do kind of want tuna. I'm not gonna lie to you. Italian white, non-toasted. What sauce do I want? Mayo, please. No cheese. Why do I have to have cheese? Cheese up to 1. Does that mean I don't have to have cheese? Because I don't want it. This tomatoes. In fact, no, not tomatoes. I don't like diced tomatoes. I don't like sliced of them. Cucumber, peppers, sweet corn. I'd get onion, but it's only red onion. I don't really like red. Let's get it anyway. Oh my god, I just opened my door and it nearly flew off its hinges. I really don't want to drive today. That's really scared me. Oh my god. I hate this wind. Stuff like this really freaks me out. Coffee's so hot. Anyway, I got a package. I think this is for an ad that I need to film. But I'll show you anyways. This is so exciting. So first we've got some satin pillowcases. Yeah. And then I'm so excited to finally try this. Oh, they're giving me some minis as well. It's the Redken All Soft Shampoo and Conditioner, which apparently this one is really good for like damaged hair. And obviously, so good. like the bleach and stuff. I'm still trying to reverse the damage. Tangle teaser. It's basically like a gift guide thing. Cosmic perfume by Kylie Jenner. I actually do have mine over there. I think this is just a smaller version of it, but again, such a good present. I think these could be little minis. How many things we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These little minis of Olaplex. And then we've got this Olaplex gift set as well, which I think is going to be a really good present for someone. Olaplex Bond Oil, Hair Perfector, number 3, number 4, number 5. So shampoo, conditioner, number 3, and then the bonding oil. Very excited. Okay, we're finally getting ready. Honest to God. Also my food, I don't know what's happening. He's just stopped and isn't moving. It was going to be here at like, it's going to be here now. It's now going to be here in like half an hour. So it's probably not even going to arrive before we need to go, but anyways, fine. Let's just get cracking with the makeup. I'm going to do a little get ready with me in this vlog, just because I don't know how much footage I'm going to get, basically. I think I've already explained that, but it gives time to actually, because I never really talk about what products I'm using and stuff, like on my TikTok and everything, but just going in with the Road Barrier Butter first. I think I've run out of this now. And I've only just got it, but we do have a big whopper over here. That's fine. I am recording a TikTok as well, so I'm trying to like scope how I'm going to do this. The TikTok is my boyfriend's doing a voiceover on it, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be fine to do, and I'll just obviously keep clips in and everything. I feel like, fingers crossed, it should work. I hope. Now I'm going to use the Be Bold Instant Tan. See, this is probably easier. I think it's fine. I think it's going to work. This one is the dark one, the satin finish one. I also do like the glow one, but I'm wearing a Christmas jumper today. So I don't really need to do this because I'm wearing tights and a Christmas jumper. But I always feel like I like my neck to be a little bit darker than my face. Only because then I don't know how to describe it. I just like doing that, you know what I mean? Look at that one. I've just took my necklace off. But yeah, and then I'm just using a massive brush. I think this one is Iconic London. I'm not too sure. It comes across really dark at first. But once you like really blend it in, like you have to really blend it in, it's fine. Oh my God, also I got sent the new Road collection. I don't know, I've got the little, it came in like a red velvet thing and came with like all minis and stuff, but the peppermint glaze, I love it. I really want to buy like a backup of it. I genuinely just love Road so much. Like it's probably one of my favourite brands. I'm not gonna lie. I think because all the things are so simple. You know what I mean? Like nothing's really confusing with it. But I love it. I love her. I use a NYX eyebrow pencil, and then I also use the Benefit brow setter. I don't really do soap brows anymore. I kind of just fill my brows in. I'll show you a little bit in a minute. I think I'm going to use... No, I'm going to use Espresso today. I actually need a darker shade of this because they go a little bit orange on me for some reason. I don't really know why. Yeah, with my eyebrows, I'll brush them down like that. Fill in the top. Brush them back up, and I'll fill in the bottom. Don't know what he's going to say on this voiceover either because my boyfriend isn't very clued up on anything. Honest to God. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm making the decision not to drink tonight. I think it's just the right one. You know what I mean? I think if my boyfriend was just coming home with me and not like going out with his friends afterwards, I'd probably drink, but not like that really matters. But I just don't want to come home on my own at like 6 p.m. and I'm just like drunk in the house on my own. Like that's not fun for anyone, you know what I mean? That's basically all I do for my brows now. Can never be bothered doing anything drastic to them anymore. Hourglass Concealer. Oh my God, I forgot how much I love this. It's in the shade Cotton, I think. But I also like the shade Cedar, I think it was. I finished a full one of these. I forgot how good it was, like genuinely. I don't carve out my eyebrows anymore. I'll just kind of like pat it in to like my eyelid and stuff. I'm excited to see what he's going to say when I'm doing things. So obviously I'm like, it looks like I'm punching myself right now. Hourglass bronzer. I basically just use any bronzer for my eye. Look at that mirror. How on earth was I going to use that? Any bronzer, and I will just put it in my crease. I feel like I cannot not do this when I'm doing my makeup. Makeup just looks very incomplete if I don't have this on my eyes. I'm not going to lie. Also, it can just be any bronzer. I like this one. It's got a little bit of shimmer in, but I also like the Milani one, which is a cheaper alternative to this Hourglass one. Like, you do not need to be spending... I don't even know how much this is, but you do not need to be spending this much money on a bronzer. Like the Milani one I probably prefer, if I'm honest. I'm going to use the Jordana T-shirt Base and Sparkle. This is like 4 eyeshadow toppers in one. I normally use the top one. As you can see, I've got like a little dint in it. I don't know what shade that is. Icy, I think. And then I do also like the gold one. But yeah, I just love these so much. To just take it on my finger and just put it on my eyelid. I just love it so much. I feel like I can never do my makeup without doing this now for some reason. I just love her. I'm not going to do eyelashes today. I think I'm just going to do mascara at the end. So, what shall we do? He might know what this is because obviously I've done videos with it before, but I think it might be funny to see his reaction to this. This is actually a really nice primer and it's like moisturising as well. You know, like how some grippy primers can be quite like, they like peel up. Is it pill or like pill up? Peel? I don't know what it is. When they go like that, I really don't like them, but this one's moisturising, which I really like. Honest to God, I either have the best luck with Uber, in fact no I don't, I have the worst luck with Uber Eats ever, like genuinely just the worst luck. I don't get how, like, if you're an Uber Eats driver, please let me know why you like say you're gonna collect the order and then don't collect it. Like, I don't get it, and then like I have to find another delivery person. I never will understand why people do that. It frustrates me. Anyways, I need to like I want to try and stick something to my face, because obviously this is a tacky primer. And I want him to be like, what the hell? Why have you done that? Skin tint, I'm going to use this one today. I don't want anything too full coverage. So I'm just going to use this today. What brush do I want? Use this one. This is the YSL Skin Tint. This is the shade NU6. I really, really love this. It's such a beautiful skin tint. It's amazing. I love it. I meant to be answering your questions. Oh my God, I'm actually such a divvy. I actually am an idiot. You officially live with your boyfriend. Loving Vlogmas, by the way. Thanks, girlie. I don't... Yeah, kind of. Everyone always asks me this, and it wasn't like a thing where I was like, oh, do you want to move in? It kind of happened that we were spending every day together, and then like, not in like a nasty way, he just didn't leave one day. You know what I mean? I always say that to people, and then they're like, oh. But yeah, he just didn't leave one day, and we just, I don't know. I think it helps that I have a house. So then obviously like right now, like he's just downstairs doing his thing, and like obviously I can be upstairs doing my thing. But I don't know, we just love each other's company, and we're like very much the same person, but also like we love each other's company, but then we also get like sometimes we both need like a little like hour to ourselves and everything. So I think that's why it works out as well, because like we understand that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess so. I love it though. I just love spending time with them. Okay, I'm gonna use Nude Sticks bronzer in Manila. How do you find your weave over nanos? I've got nanos but open to change, not tapes. I had tapes. That was the first extension like I ever had. I actually did really like my tapes, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I've had them and everything, like they weren't really like that much of a pain, but I just didn't like the refits of them, and like they were so sticky and stuff. I had a good experience with my tapes though. They didn't really slip and slide or anything, so they were fine. I didn't really lose too many. Nanos, I really love my nanos. Like I love a full head of nanos, but it just took too much time. Like I really just did not like sitting there for like the refit and everything. And also I felt like with nanos, like because they were on such a thin piece of hair, that it was like breaking my hair a little bit more. So now I've got a weave. I've got a few nanos at the front just to like balance everything out, because the pieces of my hair at the front are the most damaged. So just to like even everything out. But yeah, I've only got one row, but I think it might be like 2 sections of weave, if that makes sense. I don't really know how weaves work, but I think that's like what it is. But I just really prefer it. I feel like I can still tie my hair up. I can put my hair in a claw clip. I couldn't do that with my nanos because it would hurt too much. Like how they would grip onto the nanos, like it just wouldn't really work. Whereas now it's like gripping onto my natural hair, like at the top, if that makes sense. I can tie it up in a bun. I can slick it back a lot easier as well, because there's not like nanos everywhere. It's a lot easier, and also it takes less time of the refit, which I just really wanted. That was the main reason why I opted for a weave, and I'm just hoping it's the least damaging hair extension method, because obviously it's sewn in rather than like individual things, or like it's taped in, you know what I mean? So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, it can help grow my hair, because it's only one row as well. Like the rest of my hair is just extension free, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping so, but I really would recommend a weave. I was really cautious it was going to be like stuck out and like too bulky and everything, but it just really isn't. Like, and I actually say I prefer having a weave now over a full head of nanos. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? We really want to get a dog. So hopefully with a dog, and then in 10 years, a bit optimistic, I'd love to be engaged. I'd love to have moved house, and I'd love to have 2 kids. 10 years, how old would I be? 32, yeah, 32. So I would love to be married, 2 kids, a dog, maybe 2 dogs, who knows. I moved house because this house, it sounds daft to be thinking about it, because me and my boyfriend have not been together that long, but this house isn't big enough to have kids in. You know what I mean? Like, I need this room, then we've got a bedroom, then we've got a spare bedroom, but it's too small, and we want to make it into like an office type space, like a office / games room. I think that's what we think we're going to do next year with that spare room. I think, I don't know. And then, I don't know, I'd love to have a podcast. Me and my boyfriend were talking about this the other day. I'd really love to have a podcast. It's like my dream to have a podcast. But then I'm like, everyone has a podcast now, and it's like, how the hell do you make a podcast different to everyone else's? You know what I mean? So it's just a difficult one, like, and how to do that. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm very family orientated, so that's why those goals are like that. Just using the Hourglass concealer again to do the rest of my concealer and everything. Talk about more about owning a house as a first time buyer. Stress. No, I'm kidding. It's not actually been too bad. I think because I rented an apartment first, that kind of gave me like an insight of how things are going to work, like especially bills and everything. But my mortgage payments are cheaper than what my rent was, which is great, obviously. But obviously, like, mortgage, like, is a lot more, like, over the space of years and everything. Get mine, like, the cheapest possible. I had to get mine over 40 years. But I am now overpaying my mortgage a little bit more a month, just so I can, like, cut it down to that. But at least, like, the standard rate, obviously, it's like a 5-year at a certain rate of percentage. If you know what mortgage are, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll get what I mean. I don't really know how to describe it. Over 40 years, just so that the payment was the lowest possible. I also had to put down a really big deposit because I think I'm self-employed, so it just needed to be a little bit more. Well, it was a lot more. But luckily, I'm fortunate enough to do that. But I always wanted to put all my money into a property. Like, I don't really I do buy myself things, but I don't really buy myself anything designer. I went through a phase of buying stuff designer, and then I don't even know why. I think it was more of like, to sound stupid, but I'm going to be honest, to admit that I could, like, afford it type of thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just a stupid way to spend your money. Like, I don't care about what people buy with their own money. You do you. But for me, I would never want to spend like 10 grand on a bag. Don't get me wrong. If I was a millionaire, billionaire, I would probably. But I feel like there's just better ways to spend your money and everything. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And for me, like, there's so many fakes nowadays that is it really worth it, you know? But yeah, you can also overpay your mortgage. I think it's by like 10%. Oh my god, my toenails come off. My toenails chipped off. I literally got them done like 2 days ago. I'm so tired of this. What the hell? Oh god, not everything seems to be going wrong. That's so dramatic. But I really don't want to drive in this weather either, because I'm scared like my car would just tip over or something. Genuinely, like, they say things come in threes. Uber Eats not coming. My toenail snapping off. Now what's it gonna be? It's not been too stressful. I've actually been really enjoying owning the house, like decorating and everything. But yeah, it took a long time to go through, even though there was no chain and everything. I don't know if it's because I'm a first time buyer or what, but it took ages. So just be prepared for that. I thought it was going to take three months. It took almost 8. So it's very stressful time indeed. Anyway, Huda Beauty loose powder, because it's the best. Just setting everywhere. I've got my concealer and stuff. It's on how to deal with body image. You're asking the wrong person. No, I'm kidding. My body tends to fluctuate like all the time, but I have kind of stayed the same weight, kind of. Not that I weigh myself. I've not weighed myself in literally, I don't even know how many years. I just don't weigh myself because it's so damaging for my mind, okay? Like, it's not good at all. I just don't weigh myself because I just think it's stupid and pointless. Like, I'd rather love what I see in the mirror rather than love what I see a number on the scale. Like, that literally doesn't mean anything, you know? Some days I'm like, okay, slay, love what I look like in the mirror. Some days I literally just want to cry and not eat anything. I do still eat, but that's just like the toxic mind coming back into play and everything. Like, I've really struggled with food a lot. I think now, like, my boyfriend eats, he doesn't eat a lot, but like, he eats good amounts of food and everything, and I feel like it's really helped me. And like, I never really spoke about this, but one reason why I did actually go vegan was so I could restrict the amount of food that I was eating. It sounds so stupid, but that's how my mind worked at the time. I was like, if I cut out all these food groups, it means that I can't eat them, so I have less things to eat, if that makes sense. And now that I'm not vegan anymore and I'm just eating normally again, I actually feel a lot more, I feel fuller for one, because obviously I'm eating meat, which is more protein and stuff, and I also just feel like more enjoyment and excitement about the food that I'm eating. Like when I was vegan and everything, don't get me wrong, some vegan food is gorgeous, it's really nice, but some is just, it doesn't hit the spot as much. I don't know, and I feel like I'm enjoying my food more now. I feel like I've got to think to myself, like, I can have this cake if I really want it. Like, there is only one life, like, to enjoy this, all this food and everything. I think it's just really about balance. So for me, like, one day, like, if I'm hungover or something, I will eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and I will not feel 1 ounce of guilt about it, because I know that, like, the next day I'm gonna have like a normal amount of food. You know what I mean? So I think it's just all about balance, and like that just works for my mind now. And just not counting calories and not doing anything like that, not over exercising, not like doing anything damaging to your body. I think as long as you find a good balance, that's all that really matters. I did way too much of this Rare Beauty blush. I always do. It's the one in the shade Cheer, but you really have to be careful about how much you use because they're pigmented basically. Coming today, I'm going to do the Benetton, and then I'm going to do Maybelline Out of Line lip liner, and I think I'm just going to do my little Rhode Peptide lip balm thing. My food's still not here. I actually just want to cancel this order now. Like, I don't even want it anymore. Do you know what I mean? We are all done. This is the finished makeup. What do we think? I think it's pretty. They're all ready. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know when this food's gonna arrive, and I'm getting really hungry and hungry now. You know, when you're just like... I do have my chocolate. Chocolate? Did somebody say chocolate? Nowhere near as good as the tuna super bean. With you. I'm all ready and dressed. My food has finally arrived. I don't even want to talk about how long it took, but we actually need to go soon, so I'm gonna have to try and stuff it down me as quick as possible. Stunning. So worth the wait. What? We're kind of matching. My boyfriend's currently recording the voiceover to my Get Ready With Me Now. But he's gone downstairs. So it's going to be a complete surprise to me what he's saying, so I'm scared. Okay, I'm afraid. I said I wasn't going to drink, but I'm not drinking. Get it! Girls, slightly a little bit drunk, but don't worry. I'm going to have my Subway now and then get into bed. And that's like the end. That's the end. Because all I want to do is get in bed right now.